Hey guys, John with Auditing the Front Range coming at you from the Stetson Hills division of the Colorado Springs Police Department. A good view of the front entrance here. So coming in, there's a sign depicting public parking, visitor parking, just for official police business with the Colorado Springs Police Department. Today I am practicing my 2A, so I'm not going to be going into the facility right now, at least. I may take a run back to my vehicle to put my friend into my vehicle, but for right now, my best friend's going to be just hanging out, taking a good walk with me. Loves to go on walks, really, guys. I mean, take your friends on walks frequently. I mean, we need to practice our right. We need to make sure that we don't forget that we have the right to carry our firearms, so long as we are law-abiding citizens, of course, and that we are following all state and local laws pertaining to the carry and use of firearms. Remember, guys, our rights, they're a lot like muscles. You know, if you don't use them, you lose them. And like a great guy once said, our rights are a lot like teeth. Forget about them and they go away. So when we can, we need to make sure that we are practicing our rights, reminding the public that we do have the right to carry our firearms. So going up the front entrance here, I just want to take a look and see what it has on the door here. So this sign's a lot like the one at the previous police station I was at the Police Operations Center. And for those of you that can't read or don't want to read, it just says, for the protection of the public, all persons and packages entering these premises are subject to physical and electronic search. Persons are prohibited from carrying firearms, knives, drugs, explosives, and other illegal contraband into the police facility. Illegal weapons and other contraband discovered during these search procedures will be seized. Persons with valid concealed handgun permits may carry concealed handguns on the premises in the public areas of the police facilities, except for authorized law enforcement personnel. Firearms are prohibited in all restricted areas of police facilities. Persons violating this prohibition will be subject to prosecution under state and local ordinances. Now, the way I perceive that, I am a valid CCW holder, so I can conceal. But the way I interpret this, persons with valid concealed handgun permits may carry concealed handguns on the premises in the public areas of the police facilities. I interpret that as the interior publicly accessible areas. Okay, exterior, I do not believe that will apply to me, so for the time being I will continue to practice openly. However, with that statement, I will not be making a trip back to my vehicle. I will openly carry while I'm outside, and then I'll just throw my shirt over it and call it good. Another sign here just says, no open carry of firearms or other deadly weapons inside this facility except for authorized law enforcement personnel. These two signs directly contradict one another. So when I go in, I will have a chat with them and see which sign. You know what? Never mind. I got a little hasty in that statement. The second sign says open. The first sign references concealed. So yes, continuing. I will definitely be making a trip in so long as the lobby is open. Today I haven't checked yet. For me, there's no point in checking until I'm ready to go in. So we're taking a little walk around out here. There's a vehicle parked out here. Now, if I had to venture to guess, this is more than likely a visitor's vehicle here. I say that because here in a moment you'll see there is a separate parking lot specifically for law enforcement personnel, and I'm not sure if non-law enforcement employees are allowed to park there, but I would imagine that there'd be a whole lot more vehicles in this parking lot if employees had to park out here. You know, let's go take a look at this van. CBK 570 Colorado. Used to be cool. Well, shit, I wish I knew what happened to make it to where you weren't cool anymore. I mean, you are driving a soccer mom's van, so maybe you had some kids, maybe that's why you think you're not cool. I don't know. To me, people with kids makes them even cooler. You know, to wake up and take care of kids and deal with that all day takes a special person to stick around, you know, in their children's lives. So if that's why you think you're not cool, get that mindset out of you, because parents are cool. Parents that stick around and honor their responsibilities are the backbone of our society. So it looks like we do have a police vehicle here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it, in it, around it, see what kind of cool gadgets this vehicle has. Looks like we got red Dodge Charger bearing Colorado license plate BEE D69. BEE D69. Beautiful car. I was really happy when we went to the Chargers for our vehicles. We previously had the Crown Vics, and then we upgraded to the Impalas, and we stuck around with those for many years. But looks like we've gone to the Chargers over the last probably 6-7 years, maybe a little bit longer. No, oh, there's no cage in this car. Sorry for the glare, guys. Let's see if I can shield it a little bit, get a better view here. No cage. Interesting. We do have the radar speed camera on the back there. Well, maybe not, you know, maybe speed camera is not the proper term here, but the radar detector determines your speed is in the back there. Now, in case you guys don't know, this little device right here assists in transferring all body cam video captured on the officers. So the body cams attached to the police officers here communicate with that little box there, and then it gets uploaded to the server. So everything's automatic. They don't have any say on if something gets uploaded or not. It's just an automatic process here, and to me, that's phenomenal. I don't know how the rest of the nation does it, or any of the other law enforcement agencies around the nation or around the world, you know, for that matter, do it. But here, they automatically upload, so there's no way that the officer could try to circumvent, you know, the public seeing the video. And again, this is at the individual officer level. Higher ups, captains, sergeants, lieutenants, they may have extra access to body cam video, but at the officer level, it's an automatic process. Going to do one more little walk around here for everybody. Looking inside here, we've got the radio and emergency buttons, radio for dispatch. Again, like I said, there is no cage in this vehicle, so not used for transport. Very nice. Beautiful car. Too bad they had to use it for a police car. I would much rather see that on the street, or, you know, on the highway doing its thing, rather than being used for police purposes. Now, instead of walking through the grass here, I'm just going to take a short little walk around. We can go take a look at that employee / law enforcement parking area that I was telling you guys about. As we see here, Authorized vehicles only beyond this point. Well, I do not identify as a vehicle today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Now there's no outlet, so this street's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to connect to any other street. But I see nothing. I see no trespassing. I don't see any signage saying that I, as an individual / pedestrian, am not allowed to be here. No parking. That this is a fire lane, even though the sidewalks here are not, they're not painted red. I'm sure that that sign is sufficient enough. Let's see how far. Honestly, guys, I know of this area, but I have never been back to this area, so I have no idea what to expect. There may be a gate. You guys are going to take this adventure with me, and we're going to figure this out together. And then while I'm walking here, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. I will be putting up new videos every week. As time allows, I will place more. But for the time being, it's going to be at least, 2 or 3 videos a week. So as I was thinking, we did come to a gate. So let's see what we can see from the publicly accessible side of this gate. The card reader still isn't working. Please push the intercom button for the front desk, call the front desk, or call the duty desk. Vendors, please check in at the front desk. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be calling anybody today, but I will hopefully have a chat with some people at the front desk. Just a reminder, guys, you are currently on my monopod. It is extendable, so bear with the movement here. I'm doing my best to keep it sturdy. Hopefully the image stabilization does its thing. Got a few police vehicles in there. Let's see if I can get you guys zoomed in a little bit better here. So we got a police recruitment vehicle there. Quite a few of our standard police cars out there in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. We got a Camaro coming our way. I believe I'm at the entrance side of this gate, and there is a exit side of the gate there. So I am currently not obstructing any vehicular traffic. Hope you guys can hear me. Oh, they got their own little wash bay here so that they can keep the vehicles nice and clean for the citizenry when they give them that free unwanted ride. Don't want to have any other person's bodily fluids or anything else in there. And looks like we have not the Bearcat that I was talking about in a previous video, but we definitely have a militarized vehicle back there, more than likely for the purpose of SWAT situations. I don't, as a citizen, I don't think I've ever seen that video or that vehicle around town for any reasons. So I'm not sure if it's still used or if it's just for looks or show of force. But either way, definitely a pretty interesting vehicle there. I'd love to be able to have a better look at it, but this is what we're going to get for now. Got some community policing vehicles out there. I don't know if you guys can see or distinguish the color, but the ones with green stripes and green checkered symbols on it, those are the community resource officers. They assist in like lane closures, accidents, things like that, things that do not require the presence of a sworn law enforcement officer. Those situations, that's when you'll see those green vehicles. All the ones donning black insignia or the term police, those are all going to be the traditional police vehicles that we have for our community. Pretty cool little area back here. I'm happy that we got to see that military vehicle. Got a couple of people walking out in the distance there. Oh, sorry guys, got a vehicle here attempting to pull in. Sorry, go ahead. Guy gave me a pretty dirty look, so let's see what happens here. Got some vehicles leaving and coming and going, and oh, I don't hide. I'm not a small guy, so it's not hard to see me. I'm not hiding out here. I'm video recording, doing my thing, staying in the publicly accessible areas. Haven't impeded anybody thus far. That last guy, I wasn't even completely in his way. He still could have gotten in. He just wasn't too sure with where I was standing. That's why I decided to step away for him and allow him access to where he's going so he can do what he needs to do. So I don't know if you guys picked that up, but I did just hear a police siren. I'm not sure where it came from, but I did hear it. So we will be hanging out here a little bit longer, guys, and oh, it looks like that guy in that truck may have been a police officer there. There's a police officer walking right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Yep, that definitely is him. I saw his face. I didn't see his uniform when he was in his vehicle, but I definitely saw his face, and that is the guy. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to hang out here a bit longer. He didn't look too happy with me being here. But he went straight in, so I don't know if he's going to want to do anything about me being here, but for now I'm going to hang out and see what comes of it. So there's really not much else to see up front. So I think I'm going to hang out here for the time being. So again, while we're waiting to see what comes of this, if we make contact, please give this video a like. You know, let me know if there's, for all of you that are in Colorado Springs or the surrounding cities for that matter, you know, give me a comment. Let me know if there's an area you'd like me to go check out. I'm always looking for more creative things to do. So for those inevitable conversations that will come, if there's any particular topics that you want brought up, anything that you want discussed, let me know. Got somebody leaving here, so I'm just gonna get out of his way here so he doesn't feel any threat or animosity about coming out of this exit here. So we got 610 VSU on a black Camaro coming out of the exit here. So far today, of the places I've been, I've had a pretty neutral response among everybody. So there is a police officer back there that just started driving his vehicle in the backside of this parking lot. I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but I don't know if he's coming this way. We will see. And then we will go from there. But back to what I was saying, today's been a pretty neutral day among the places I've been. Went and checked out a couple of our judicial complex that we have here. I checked out the police operations center. You know, of all the people I've seen, I have not interacted with any of them. Nobody has said anything yet, which from the standpoint of the First Amendment and Second Amendment, that's phenomenal. I mean, that's exactly what we're looking for. You know, is this a sign that we're heading in the right direction and people are starting to preserve our rights? Maybe. You know, is this just because it's, you know, a Sunday and nobody wants to deal with little old me on a weekend? Could be. So far, no contact with anybody. Even the gentleman that gave me a dirty look, that's all it was. You know, he gave me a dirty look and kept on with his merry way, did his thing. So there's another police vehicle back there that, let's see if we can get that in focus here. It has its trunk open, so they may be doing some kind of service or cleaning or stocking of the various types of equipment that they have back there. But all of this is speculation at this point. Obviously, I don't know. Seems like nobody's really paying me much mind. I mean, I've seen, now at this point, I've seen quite a few different vehicles, police vehicles that are just navigating around the parking lot back here. And nobody has really paid me much of a mind. See if I can get these guys ahead of us on camera. We got some guys walking around the yard. Don't know if these are employees or if they're yard hands or vehicle service people, but I have seen quite a few people just walking around the lot back there. You got a vehicle here pulling up. Originally, when she pulled up, she did stop. Let's see what happens here. So maybe this was an incorrect turn and she's just coming up here to flip around, or I'm not quite sure. Another little red car leaving here. She pulled straight at me and then stopped and angled her truck, and then just proceeded to do a U-turn here and leave. Now it looks like she's turning left down there, which is in the direction of the main entrance. So I don't know if she's just choosing to head over there instead of coming this way, but either or, still no contact, which is great. It's what we like to see. So I think I'm gonna take a little walk back around front here. Not much contact happening here. Like I said, I wanted to give those officers the opportunity to make it over to me if they were going to, you know, from when he came into the parking lot. But doesn't seem like they're bothered by my presence back here. So currently, just to remind you guys, I am open carrying here. I am on this walk back to the front. I am going to drape my shirt over it to comply with the concealed carry restriction for the lobby here. And now hopefully I won't have any issue walking in and carrying my firearm. Another vehicle here pulling in, 250 EUQ. Red Accord going back to the employee parking area of this police substation here. Now I'm going to walk back. I mean, this even though I know I could walk through this grass, I know that there would be no crime committed by me walking through this grass. It's a matter of respect for me. I mean, a lot of people that have nothing to do with the police department take a whole hell of a lot of their time, effort, expertise maintaining these types of areas and grass, and I am not the type of person to you know, cause harm or cause damage to somebody's pride and joy. I mean, there's somebody out there that has a great deal of respect and a great deal of admiration for what they've created here, and I don't want to be the guy that destroys it or that damages it in any way. So just out of respect, I chose to walk around. Now, while I'm walking, I just want to let you guys know something. So there's a lot of auditors and a lot of people doing what I'm doing, and all of them do it differently in one way or another. I am doing this, and my efforts here, I want them to be positive. You know, I don't want to, I'm not going to be the kind of guy that intentionally antagonizes people or tries to make things worse than what they are. I mean, out of all the law enforcement in the nation, there's a great deal of honest, hardworking police officers that are in it to help the community. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cops that are bad also. But just like we don't want to be viewed inherently as bad, auditors don't want to be viewed inherently as bad. Officers should not be perceived as inherently bad. We should not be treating them as if they're guilty of something right out of the get-go, right out of the gate. So my idea here, and my practice here, I wish to be something as true auditing, allowing them to either make an ass of themselves or show the good side of policing. That's what I want to accomplish here. Some of you may not agree with that. Some of you may want a little bit more action, a little bit more hostility. Well, you're not going to get that here unless that's given to me first. I have no issue giving back what I get. So if I get treated with nothing but kindness, that's what I'm going to give. But if somebody wants to be an asshole, then that's what they're going to get. So I'm back. All right, guys, John with Auditing the Front Range, coming back to you from the Stetson Hills Police Station. I'm going to go take a look inside here. So lobby is only for use by individuals actively conducting police-related business. Do not bring explosives, ammunition, or military ordnance into this facility. Leave all items outside and immediately request police assistance at the front desk. Now, I didn't come here for the purpose of conducting police-related business. However, there is something that I can do while I'm here. So I was in an accident a couple of years ago. I never got around to getting a police report. The other guy was automatically deemed at fault. But you know what? Since I'm here and since this is here, I'm not sure if this was placed because I'm here and they know I'm walking around with a camera, or if this is an always thing. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera in and file my request for the police report. That is official business, and they shouldn't have an issue with that. So let's go ahead on in, guys. Yes, ma'am. Can I please get a whatever document I need to fill out to get a copy of a police report?
I'd also like to see your concealed carry weapon permit, please.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I suspect you of having a concealed weapon.
Oh no, I absolutely do have a concealed weapon, but
See your concealed weapon permit?
Can you articulate?
You're in a facility where you're not allowed to have a weapon.
Yes, and I certainly am carrying a weapon, and I certainly am lawfully carrying my firearm also.
Okay, I would like to see your concealed carry weapon permit, please. That you're required to provide per the sheriff at the request of a law enforcement officer.
I don't think that you are lawfully asking me to present my concealed carry permit, but I absolutely will.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
And what is your name, officer?
Sergeant Zurowski.
Okay, and do you have a badge number?
2330.
And a business card?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then, do you guys provide complaint forms readily?
It's on the back of that business card.
You don't have a physical form that one can fill out and then,
POC.
what was that?
POC?
Oh, the POC does?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because that's where that call would take you to.
Okay.
It's a POC.
All right, and then what is the time frame for these to be resolved?
What do you mean resolved?
So from the time I submit it to the time that somebody reviews it?
Business days, because they redact certain information.
Okay.
Standard protocol, and it starts at $7.50.
Okay.
And it goes up from there.
Okay.
I don't know at what point it starts going up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Do you mind if I just take a look around before I leave?
That's fine.
All right. All right, guys, so I got my police report request paperwork here. I'm gonna get that filled out on my own, but while I'm here, just want to take a look. So it looks like we have a community room here from time to time. The Department of Homeland Security Militia Declaration. Okay. Well, here, I'm not going to read this whole document, but you guys feel free to pause it and review it on your own. And you know what, guys? In the 5 years I've had a concealed handgun permit, and out of the thousands of times that I have concealed, this is the very first time anybody has asked me to produce my concealed handgun license. Imagine that. And again, for all of these notices and signage that you see, I'm not reading them, but you guys feel free to pause. Thank you both very much. Have a nice day. All right, guys, so there it is. Auditing the Stetson Hills Police Department subdivision, and I was able to do it without too much grief. You know, being demanded to present my concealed handgun license. I'm gonna have to get some more information about that. I'm not sure if what he did was completely lawful. I understand the signage there, but this is still a public building, and I am the public. You know, I did something that is well within my right, and somebody just wanted me to prove that I had the right to do what I did. So, you know, his prerogative was, you know, unclear. You know, I'm not sure if he did it from a pure law enforcement standpoint, or if he was trying to do it, you know, in a retaliatory standpoint. But either or, I knew I was lawful in doing what I did, and I knew that I wouldn't catch any direct grief from it. So I think I'm gonna let you guys go here. Again, auditing the Front Range from the Stetson Hills Police Department subdivision. Deuces.